Hi everyone and welcome to the Brilliant Little Backyard. Today I'm going to show you this amazing tomatoes. It's beefsteak growing along the fence. It is in its prime, producing a lot, and I'm going to give you 10 common tips that if you follow you will have very good tomatoes and very good harvest. I will show you first this plant, the structure, and how much fruit on it. If we start from the base, you can see one stem up to around 40 centimeter or 15 inches. Then it branches to 2 and then to 4, and it's sprawling along the fence for around 4 meter tall, with green lush leaves and branches and plenty of clusters of flowers and fruit forming everywhere. And there's a few large and ripened fruit I'm going to harvest today, and lots of green fruits yet to ripen in the next couple of weeks. And it's all supported well with posts and elastic fabric strings to the fence. I will go through 10 tips. If you follow them like myself, you will end up with very productive tomatoes. First tip is plant healthy seedlings. Choose the healthy seedlings and plant them because they will grow better and healthier and produce more. Second tip is to plant them deep, around 50 centimeter or 20 inches deep. I dig the hole, then I plant as deep as possible. Third tip is, after removing the lower leaves of the seedling, I will cover as much as possible of the stem with good soil mixed, enriched with cow's manure and compost, and I will cover as much as possible of the stem. Fourth tip, I will first water for the seedling will be Epsom salt solution. I will add around 1 teaspoon of Epsom salt in 1 liter of water, and I will water around the roots of the seedling. That will actually help the seedling with absorbing the nutrient from the soil, and will help the seedling also recovering from any stress. Fifth tip now is, as the seedlings start growing, I will keep removing the lower leaves and the suckers, and I will top up the soil around the stem until we reach a stage of a mound around the stem above the ground level. And that will be it. No more adding of the soil. That will give plenty of space for the seedling to grow bigger roots. Sixth tip is to water. How to water the plant. Tomatoes need a lot of water and they're hungry. So we don't water too much. We water enough to keep the soil moist enough. And the way to water is as follows. As we said before, it's a mound. So we'll try not to get the water close to the stem. So we will water around this mound in a distance around 10 centimeter or 3 inches from the stem. And this watering will actually help to or encourage the plant to grow the roots further away from the stem, and that will make it bigger root cluster, and that will absorb a lot more nutrient from the soil. The watering process I would do every second day. Like I said, not a large quantity of water, just enough to keep the soil moist. The seventh tip is, as the seedling start growing, we keep removing the lower leaves and the suckers. The reason for that is usually disease spread from the soil into the lower leaves and keeps going further up. And to prevent the disease from going into the whole plant, we remove the lower leaves. Even if they're healthy, we remove them until the height of around 40 to 50 centimeter, again around 15 to 20 inches high from the ground, and that will certainly help to stop spreading disease. Now, as you see, this is like almost healthy leaves, but again, I will remove just to give some air ventilation around the bottom of the plant. The more air ventilation around the bottom, that will help reduce the disease from spreading. The eighth tip is to support the plant. As the seedling grows and the plant grows, it becoming heavier, we support them. I put 2 posts, then the rest of the support is actually with these elastic fabric string that's fixed into the these posts and into the fence, in a way that if it's windy or when it's heavy, it doesn't fall and go close to the ground, so it stays up and stays ventilated to prevent disease again. Ninth, as also you can see, this is healthy plant, but disease will get into some leaves in one way or the other. So the moment we see diseased leaves, like this one, for example, we remove. The moment we see any disease, we remove the leaves. That will help reducing the spread. The more we remove these disease leaves earlier, the less spread of the disease all around, and we don't need to spray the plant with any chemical to control disease. 10 and last, feeding. Although there's plenty of nutrient in the soil because of compost and cow's manure, I prefer to give it some little bit of boost, and that will help also with the health of the tomatoes. I will use seaweed solution once a week, small amount, around 2 liters of seaweed solution. I will use 5 milliliter per liter of water, and I will water around 10 centimeter away from the stem of the plant, and that will give it a little bit of boost. 1 liter per plant is enough to give it plenty of food, enough to last for 1 week, in addition to the food in the soil. So that's the 10 tips. After that, you can enjoy really nice harvesting like what I'm going to do now. That's the harvest today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate all your support, and I hope your season of tomato growing as successful and more successful than mine. I wish you all the best, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye for now.